Hello, this is Vieira, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Last time, well, we went to look for info on Titan, but we came out with info on Titus and Titus, which is not helpful to us. And the guy probably didn't know them anyways. But we also beat up a large rock. But after learning that the guy we were sent to was not a member of the Company of Heroes, we were sent to Costa del Sol, where we met Weezcat here. And we're going to talk to him. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are depending upon us. Fancy yourself heroes then, just like in the tales. Do not be so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours. My associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed by a power that protects her from primal influence. Thus was she able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risk and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A woman who can't be tempered. Useful, but it will not be enough. It's true the Company of Heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. We defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what we will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. It is better than the greeting I gave you. But I will not send you into Ogre on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gigaroon's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man! Have you heard nothing I have said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. She's trying to get us out of having to do trivial tasks. Finally, someone on our side. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? God damn it. If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogre. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet such remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance. Okay. So, you're head of security, so I guess we're gonna do some protection rackets or something. Nix that. Weezcat would first like to verify that you're not a complete fraud. Would you like to see my crystals? Master Gigaroon's request can be more demanding than you realize, but I set you to your true task. I will verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large, slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with a herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Okay. Then we have a quest up here, which is actually Master Gigaroon. Hello. You look comfy for a midget. This evening finds Master Gigaroon, the brightest jewel of the glittering high society of Costa del Sol, in an unaccountably pensive mood. Oh, where are they? Has something less than delightful and more than awful befallen the new dancing girls who were to arrive today? This is most inconvenient. I do so ever wish that someone would find the driver who was to bring my divine dances. That someone would be helpfully rewarded for it, I shouldn't doubt. Ahem. I get the hint. I'll go find your dancers. But one's this way, the dancers. Did I get the Choco Keep here when I was here last time? I don't know, but there's a couple quests over here, so we get to go see anyways. Yeah, it looks like I got the Choco Keep. Oh, it's the leave met. I don't need the leave. Well, I might as well take it anyways, but no, I did not get the Choco Keep. Well met, traveler. Might interest you in a chocobo porter. Ah, do not tell me. This is your first visit to this stop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. Okay. So we now have the chocobo for there. And I got the crystal earlier, during the, quickie when I did the warrior quest line. Let's get the leave. Blah, blah, blah. You need to do a leave. Underfoot. We have to slay every creature in an area because he stepped on something. Money is no object. That's why he's only rewarding us 360 gil. Oh, and they're armored monsters even. Well, let's see. We can go up here. And there's the carriage driver. Oh, that was quick. Where are your ladies? The governor sent you, did he? I was afraid he wasn't going to wait no more. Don't be giving me the sack now. Tain't my fault, I swear. I brought the girls just like I was supposed to. And we got as far as here before they caught sight of the ocean. And that's the moment they start crying like corals and hopping like spriggans. Soon as I stopped the wagon, they were off and running to the beach. Now I yelled at them ladies to get back in the carriage so we could get where we were supposed to go. But they didn't pay me no, never mind. You go talk some sense to them, wouldn't you? Working stiffs to both of us. You understand. You'll help me out. Yes. So they are dancers, so, maybe they're exotic dancers that have, other services. Can I hope? Probably not. Ungainly dancer? Ungainly? Look like a crab. Shells right fancy and priced back home. Bet you go to go-boo poop that I can sell a beauty like this to Master Giga Raju. Need to find a way to get it to him, though. You go wait while I find me a wagon or some such. There's a convenient wagon over there. A hardy dancer. Oh, honey, I've never seen anything like this. It's all dunes where I come from, you know. I'm sure Master Giga Raju wouldn't mind if we stretch our legs before coming to see him. Well, apparently he does mind. And we are below level for this, so I'm not going to join. I feel so blessed to be here. This is so beautiful and inspiring. Don't you think? I'm feeling so many things. I see a drink it all and channel it into my art. Okay. Hello, leggy dancer. You are our last dancer. And you are an elf. Just wanted to make sure. Excuse me, who are you? Not the boss of me, that's alright. This is my first time on the beach and nobody's going to tell me how long I can and can't have. Got it? Well, I just did, so deal with it. Well, let's do the leave while we're down here. Just so I can say I've, well, unlocked it. And I don't have to worry about it later. Okay. I'll put it up to 2. I've been having some troubles with the, 4s lately, so I don't want to take too big a risk yet. Girl seeking milksop? Hello, Bloodshore Snipper. Oh great, some of the, green goes into the middle of that fate, so we might have a problem. Wonder if the Will-O-Wisp aggro, actually. They may not, but they probably do. Please don't claim my soul! Oh, why would they want your soul? So let's try to sneak over this way. I think most of them are along the beach. Or, I don't know, there's one all the way over there. You're sensing an unsettling presence. Where's my crab? Oh, Apkalu. Yet another mob that has come from Final Fantasy XI. These are penguins. You heard right. Penguins. Very green penguins. And they just threw sardines at me. In Final Fantasy XI, they had a move that would make you unable to use your abilities. And that really sucked. Let me tell you. But one thing you may have noticed is that my experience bar is no longer blue. That means I'm actually running out of the rest of the experience. I'm going to have to get that back sometime, but looks like the fate's going fairly well for them. So, while they're distracted, I'll just take a hop up here. Wait, what's that? That was the mob I just killed. I thought there was one of the wanted monsters up. One new enemy has appeared. Oh god, one of them's on me. Oh, Tranquil will save me. Syria Ahem. Blood. You're dead. Oh, he's trying to help me, but he can't, because, well, you can't help other people when they're on a leave. Unless there's a non-leave mob, I'm assuming. But since this is a leave, he can't help me. You can do these in parties. I never have, but yeah, you can do it that way. I've heard people can make some good experience from that, but I just really do not like dealing with people a lot. As odd as that is for an MMO. Especially when I came from Final Fantasy XI, which very, like, probably, I want to say about 2009, it was a heavily party-focused game. It was really the only kind of its type. You know, one of these days I'm tempted to do a side LP of Final Fantasy XI, just so I can show you some of the things. I don't know if I have any friends left there. Kind of left with some bad blood. But there's a massive story, and I've heard that the final storyline is going to be put in within the next few months. Like, I think August is the last one. So, I'm interested to see how it ends. I mean, that was my game. I was on there as much as I'm on this. Well, not lately, but as I expected, you managed the task without too much difficulty, blah blah blah, give me bonuses. Okay. We just got a bunch of experience. So, now let's go deal with, the, whatever it was we're supposed to deal with. Some critter. And, oh no, this fate's up. Is anyone actually doing it? Actually, yes, sir. No, no one's doing it. That is one of the not high level, I should say, but one of the tough fates out there. You'll get a crab pet if you win. It may not be 100%, I'm not sure, but the crab's really cheap on the auction house anyway, so. But if you must have 100% completion and must complete every fate in the game, well, you can go over there and kill cancer. The name of the fate is It's Not Lupus, which of course is a reference to House, if you are familiar with that show, which ended a few years ago. Use that herring to lure out the Nyx. I got addicted to that show for a bit. Okay, destination. Looks like we're going to have to kill something, which really wasn't not expecting that. Oh great, it's a frog. Why was I thinking it was one of the other things? I thought it was one of those bird things. Never mind. I'll remember it later. Like, I can't remember what they were called in Final Fantasy XI. All I know is I had to kill them for a brown belt. Oh, I thought that was a pacified logo over him for a moment. I was like, what? Why would he be pacified? Okay, the inflated Nyx is dead. Lie and wait for the Nyx, and deliver the Nyx leg to Wastecat. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. As with most Rogadin names, and, well, actually most names in the game, I can't really pronounce. I mean, Gigariju seems like it would be obvious, but it could be Jizarun, or whatever. I don't know. Just bear with me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Well, too bad. If they've actually pronounced it in the game, then, and I've actually gone through that cutscene, then yeah, it's kind of on me. But in this case, I haven't had a cutscene with him in I don't know how long. So we just need to come up here, up here, up here. Oh, nope, we're one down. But here, have a Nyx leg. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Pelican. That's the type of model I was thinking of. Almost as large as an all-goat leg, but several times leaner. Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of Harris, but I know for a fact he did not. I wonder if that happened to be some guy that thought he killed Titus and Titus. Anyway, now that your pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge that befit your talents. Okay, what do you got for me? Do I get to go kill something that's actually strong? He has an important mission for me. Oh, this is going to be good. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future. Master Gedgeroom wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. Oh, we're going to go, like, kill the main course? But while money is no object, not everything Master Gedgeroom desires can be so easily purchased. It's to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, Vealer, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil out. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For your first ingredient, I would have you travel to the south to try and speak with Landonell at Camp Tranquil. What? Did you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste your time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Fine. But so we have to go to Camp Tranquil. We will do that after I turn in this quest. Overcome by the ocean, are they? Seduced by the sand? With me waiting? Me, who paid so dearly to see their unparalleled undulations? Well, how delightful! They are true artisans, as beautiful inside as they are out. Gardania is green, Ulda is golden, but only Costa del Sol is blue and white. Yes, I should have thought of it earlier, and given them leave to play upon the beach. Ah, happy as to be a wealthy man. I shall wait because, well, because I can. I am no drudge quaking at the sound of a master's step, nor am I a knuckle-biter who needs a bottle of brandywine to keep the tremors at bay. I shall enjoy the anticipation and the fulfillment alike. Whoa, you're pretty lax, aren't you? Okay. Camp Tranquil is to the south of Buscaron Druthers. So, I'm going to take a port to Quarry Mill and truck over to Buscaron Druthers, and then I'll take my own mount to Camp Tranquil. And it's almost 6 a.m. in the game time, so we'll may see a bunch of people over in Camp Tranquil. About 6 a.m. is when one of the major, what are they called? There's like nodes that only pop up at a certain time, and I'm taking my mount this way. Oh well. But one of the mounts will come up here, or node, that's right by Camp Tranquil. It can give you umbral ore. I think that's the only item it has in it. and you need that to upgrade your mining weapon. A few other nodes around here, but that's main one I know. I know like 3 nodes. That's only because, well, I need to get the Lucius weapon, but I'm not really working on that. Okay, so we need to keep going down. Conspiracy theory. Now it's almost done, so there's no point in joining it. But we want to keep going down here. Hi, Scarred Antelope. Remember, we threw something on you. And then killed you. So you shouldn't be alive now. But this is the ramp up to Camp Tranquil. I believe the first time I did this, I missed this ramp and had no idea whatsoever how to come up. Over there is Raya Osena, who is probably the best loli in the game. And also Connie Senna's sister. So she kind of got that going on for her. But anyways, okay. First things first. Aetheryte. You tune to the Aetheryte. Chocobo Keep. Well met, traveler, blah blah blah. And there's a couple quests around here. I'm going to grab them. And there's one very important one I want to grab from Dosette here. My feisty little chocobo. The unmistakable smell of chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your own trusty steed? I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle trained? If not, you might consider seeking the life of Lucolot over at Vent Branch Meadows. The Ashgard native is something of a prodigy in all matters concerning our fine feathered friends. He should be able to help you attain greater affinity with your bird. This is the start of the quest to unlock the ability to have your chocobo fight alongside you in battle. And believe it or not, it is a very helpful ability. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Valier. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. Okay, how hard is this adamantoise? You know, I've been killing a lot of those lately. Method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Ha! You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Really? Look, pal. Ugh. Landerville needs to explain a few things to you. Fine. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them, it was all jolly good fun. Ain't it, though? Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Detto here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So I understand that if you ruin my little chance by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven spiller. Got it. Now then, where were we? Ah yes, the egg. First thing you must do is deal with the sentries patrolling the Adamantoise breeding ground. Poaching is illegal in Gridania, in case you were unaware. No, I'm pretty well aware by now. A shame we have so few whalers to spare, especially with brownie bushes almost in season. Matron for fend if agaric flies claim the crop before we receive additional sentries. So, you've given me like 2 things to do. I will soon need barrels of sting brew to weaken and ward off the pest. If any of the Vilekin were found near the shrooms before we can take preventative measures, we'd be forced to shift our patrols immediately. You will, of course, notify me if you encounter any agaric flies in the vicinity of the lower pass, yes? Yes. But we've also opened up a few other quests here. Needs a favor of an adventure. The goodwill of maid so provisions with whole pole arms is surely worth having. I heard Captain Landerall regaling you with many a tale of his youth. Much has he seen and known, having journeyed throughout Eorzea with naught but his wits. I am a child of the 12 Wood, a whaler through and through. Never have I cast a shadow that was not forged by a sun that perches atop the great elm at dawn. Yet travel I would, if only in mind. They say an olden trader is nearby, to the south. Will you find for me a thing from the city, strange and great? I have duties, or else I would go. You will not find me ungrateful. I don't think that's the same thing as, going. But whatever floats your boat. Okay, Florent, what tip you got? A burning request. Florent needs a capable adventurer to locate his lost goods. Hail, adventurer, you come at an opportune time. My botanist hatchet serves its own purpose well enough, but I'd hesitate to use it on anything that bites back. I guess that your own skill at arms is more apropos for the situation. Apropos. I was crossing the bridge behind me when I got to thinking of all I've seen since the calamity. What buckles the mind wobbles the body. And before I knew it, I was nearly on my face, and the lumber in my arms scattered all over the bridge. Some of it must have fallen over the side. Now, I'm not so green as to go bolting under the bridge when I know perfectly well of the fiends below, but an adventurer I should have little and less to fear. Will you go in my stead to retrieve the wood? Yes. And we'll just jump down. And there should be something around here somewhere. I didn't pick up the leave quest. I'm not going to worry about it. You're not in here that long. Okay. Oh, got excited. It's just a wind-up succubus. Probably shouldn't have, sprinted, but... Where is this wood of this guy's? I don't see it, man. Oh, there it is. Okay, one down, 2 to go, but let's keep making our way this way. There's not much in this area right now that can aggro you, but there are things that can aggro you in this area. Don't ask me what... I believe Malboros are in somewhere around here, and they are always aggro. What's attacking us? Big Mouth Orobon. As you can see, this one was spawned by the getting that wood. As you can see that the regular big mouths do not aggro. So that's that. Killed that. And it looks like we have one more piece of lumber down here, which hopefully will go off without a hitch. Then we can look at the other quest. Speak with the olden trader and search for agaric flies near the brownie bushes. Oh look, another hostile presence. I should have known. I mentioned I came through this game first time as a monk. I know I've mentioned I came back as a level 30 white mage. And literally, level 30 white mage. Not conjurer. But, I tried to do that for a little bit, and it was during my time in Falkward Slopes that I was like, you know what, I should just level another character to deal with this. Or level another class. Fate is a fecal mistress. And, you know what, this one's half over. Let's help. Oh, you kill so fast, don't you? Yeah, here's our Malboros. And of course they have bad breath, as all Malboros do. Just stun it, it's stunnable. And where are more? There's more. So, let's just overpower just to try to get them both on. Oh god, that's not a good place to be. And you got hit by that one, I guess. So I will have to save you. And I really should get provoked. I don't want to level Paladin anymore. So I won't. You can help me, you know. Especially since I think these are the only two left. Bad Breath will give you... Name a status that probably gives it to you. It gives you Paralyzed, HP down, defense down, you take increased damage, everything. I think except sleep, because the sleep would... or the poison would cancel out the sleep. But I believe this is our friend the Old Untrader. Nope, it's the Brownie Bush. With the Midland Condor. And... well, I guess our trader is more south, if I recall. But we have something to do with the Brownie Bush, so... search for flies near the brownie bushes. We have an item to go with this, though. You sense a hostile presence. Oh no, there's agaric flies. They may have to relocate wood whalers over here. Oh, I know what the item's for. Let's hit me one more time, and... okay. Just gotta get the timing just right. I guess I could stun them. There we go. HP penalty and damage down. We should be good. Since, well, that. I think most of what I'm going to do is... I'm going to do this quest. Do the one that's a bit more south of us, head back to Camp Tranquil, and we might call it a day. Unless I do something crazy. And you know how much I love crazy. I love crazy a lot. Oh, we have to obtain a brownie brush too. So I guess we gotta take it. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, he is quite a bit south, actually. Probably after this episode, after I turn the stuff in, I'm going to do a side episode for my feisty little chocobo. But you know how those goes. So I'll get that out of the way, and so then you're not surprised next time when I have a chocobo assisting me. Of course, knowing me, I may forget it. Or forget to put it on my bar. Not that I have any room on my bar right now. Oh. Did you change your mind, sir? Oh, that's fine. What the hell? You can't just leave and come back. That's not cool. I think there was like one day where 3 in a row did that to me, and... or it's actually the same enemy did it 3 times. And there was no reason it should have lost its aggro on me. Because I was still in its range. It was all like, nope, I'm out of here. No, I'm coming back now that I'm rested. Ooh, the Olden Trader must be in trouble. The enemy is still about. Yeah, if you try to talk to them while you have to battle something, it'll give you messages like, the enemy is still around, or this isn't the time for that. Or aren't there more important things to be doing? I think that is actually one of them. But these are just the same Midland Condors we just killed, so do the same to them as you would to any other. I can't wait until we get to some of the later areas. Alright. No, the enemy is not still about, sir. Now that, madam, is what I call a close call. Good for nothing to guard am I. I swear these new cell swords are more cell scabbards. Here, pray take this for your trouble, the most precious of my wares, olden incense. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna ride back. I'm not gonna teleport back. Most intimidating monk ever? Is it me? That Camp Tranquil's not that far. Oh, another note about Camp Tranquil. Leaves? You can actually do Grand Company leaves here, too. You get those from the Servant Sergeant, but you need to be a higher rank. Let me see if she'll tell me. My apologies, but I must turn you away. You see, I cannot issue leaves to those that have not proven their worth. Speak with me again upon obtaining the rank of Sergeant third class. So, I think that's like... I think I need 2 rank ups to get there. But that's another story for another day. Here's your wood. Ah, adventurer, I'm right glad for your return. Did you find my wood where it fell? Yes. Wonderful, the tavern will get a fine blaze out of these. 'Tis firewood for best-ground druthers you were gathering. A little damp, but nothing that a little drying won't fix. The sun is strong and the way is long. Much appreciated. And we get food. I just got rid of all my all-good steaks. And let's come over here. Did you find something? Oh, I hope the 12 that transports me as the captain's tales do. And we have this incense, from myrrh to sandalwood. The soothing aromas emitted by these alchemically crafted incense cones will instantly take one back to the jewel of the desert. Well, if you've never been there. The scent, my head swims. I see markets in the Colosseum, languorous evening strolls past roses with the heat of the sun still on them. What smells? They inflame my imagination and possibly my sinuses. Thank you, adventurer. You have more than earned this. A high potion? I pray this year's crop of brownie brushes come late. I think I read that for another quest. Yeah, I remember that. Oh my, is this a brownie brush? Are you saying you slew a whole swarm of agaric flies? Oh, I slew one swarm of flies. Matron's teeth. We cannot wait for reinforcements. We must do something. And I already have better than those, so... Oh, I thought this said pot. I'm like, what? I'll take the silver pieces instead. We'll accept next quest from him. Changing of the guard. The agaric fly infestation requires our full attention. I thank you for bringing it to my attention, adventurer. If I may impose upon your kindness further, I would ask you to inform my subordinates of this dire development. I have 3 whalers standing guard in Roots Lake. Inform each man that they are to proceed to the lower pass and search for agaric fly swarms until further notice. And with that, I believe we will call it a day. It's been Violator. I hope you've enjoyed, and have fun.